Map number 2 on deck in the Monte. Magic was on full display on Ancient. They've got themselves a prime chance to close this consolidation final before Apeks can even get started. It's home turf, it's Mirage, and it's looking like a B hit. Good luck, JL.
There's not going to be a rotation. Smoke is ready for the market window. Flashbang will be over soon. And JL, he had a tricky first map. We knew he had a monster major. If there's any hope of turning this series around, they need this man to start stepping up.
JL. Got that shot. Bomb's not out yet. I mean, this hesitation might cost them. Wanted Waro to get activated, but it's created huge issues for them. Now they're out on towards the site, but the bomb still hasn't crossed. It's facing, and Waro's dealt with top mid. Boros down. They get the money at least, but SDY's now alone. What was looking like a prime situation, hitting the soft site. Just very unusual for Monte to hesitate.
Yeah. A little bit bizarre. JL did have a good round. He almost died to the bench player. They came in from underpass, but fortunately didn't. Okay. Tick box 1, check it off for Apeks. Now potentially the tricky one. There's almost certainly going to be a force buy here for Monte. Here it is.
No doubt. I think if you look at the statistical rounds post getting a bomb plant, I don't know that they ever save. I don't know that they
But
ever
nobody's dropped onto a pistol, so 3 flashbangs.
I mean, it's Mirage. It's plenty for them. Just fight. Who needs smokes if they're all dead? kRaSnaL's found the first tag on a knock. And
Oh
STYKO,
my.
goodbye, STYKO. And this is exactly why. Who needs utility? Knock. He's getting hunted down around this smoke. Manages to survive the first, but he can't even escape. He can't even escape. This hail of bullets is just too much. And they are overwhelmed. They are overcome. There is no chance for Apeks into this round. They barely get a chance to shoot back.
That's one of the most dominant rounds in the series.
Not even 30 seconds, Alan. Not even
What
30
was
seconds.
that? They know it's going to be a buy. Apeks are facing window in numbers. Yeah. Maybe there's some sort of logic, but in this matchup, it doesn't feel very wise. Oh my lord. Jacob's just been knifed. They have 1 smoke on the CT side.
Well, look, okay, I will say, STYKO's dead. Maybe if you need to counter out the Monte Magic, you do need a blood sacrifice. Maybe that's what Jacob has offered up. Don't think the chaotic gods that Monte observe, though, serve multiple patrons.
Yeah, what are they doing? Banking on Odin to show up to save them.
You think Apeks has an edge with him? With the whole Norway connection? This might be a knife. Oh, back's not turned. There it is. The blade finds flesh. And Waro, well, he can't get to the next, but he's laughing all the way to the bank. This is going to be an op into the next gun round. kRaSnaL finding a little bit of damage.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, a lot of it. And an AK found. Can he slip away? Can't be anywhere near that bomb with the health he's got. So he might still be dealt with. There's the swing. There's the jack. kRaSnaL does not live.
Well, it got a little bit pricey. Round before was ever so clean. And, yeah, look at this. It's 5-on-2, actually. That was a bit frisky from Monte. And kRaSnaL is... They didn't save a Mac 10, did they?
No, he bought it. It's an eco.
Oh, my. Well, this might be a very fast one, then.
Where's JL's rifle come? kRaSnaL just sacrificed all of his money to drop over JL a gun. Where is JL? Up in towards mid. He's not on the right site. First player spotted. kRaSnaL dealt with. JL does get damage out of that rifle, but now with his health being what it is with the site lost, he should be saving this.
Yeah, they've got another gun off the ground. Maybe let STYKO poke, but these rifles are of good value. And you have found a couple kills. You've limited that T-side money a little bit.
I guess, so this is kRaSnaL saying, you know, scared money don't make money. So
Yeah.
I'll drop you a gun. You go get me a gun. It's like a it's like a Ponzi scheme of investment of rifles. One begets the next.
Well, will this pyramid
Does
come crashing down or not? Right now, it looks like it's working. Where's STYKO's gun?
What? What is Stiko? He's giving it over. He's looking for another one.
No
Ooh!
way!
Oh, that is sneaky. Sneaky Stiko. Stealth 100 there.
I can't believe he's dropped his gun at some point as well.
My guy just snatched that gun. He gave it over to a teammate, right? He gave it over to a teammate. The teammate ferried it away. JL got his rifle back. But that was the Indiana Jones swapping the idol for a bag of sand. Ooh. Cheeky, sneaky Stiko. Gonna give them a bit of extra cash going forward. Gives them a very good buy into this one. No op, though. And Waro certainly bringing that to bear on the other side.
They're gonna cancel? Really?
I've never seen Monte cancel before.
They
That's
actually
exciting.
didn't meet much resistance. It was only 2A. It was a 3B start from Apeks, so they were caught out of position. kRaSnaL didn't have an AWP, which is a bit surprising. Maybe that's not quite enough money on one player. And Apeks is sticking to this A lean for now. There's nobody on B proper. JL's playing an underpass.
Monte's coming back on it. Monte's coming back. JLSTY, who gets this? It's JL. Now that's really going to encourage Monte back into this A site, and there is so much here for the defense. There's blue dots littering the bomb site. There's the first spot. Couple of kills come with it. Waro an answer, but there's just so much arrayed against them, and that hold is brilliant for Apeks. The op found to boot. Everything's coming up, Apeks.
Couldn't have gone a lot better. And that was scary at the start. There was a player, I think it was STYKO, stuck under balcony. Had to smoke on a molly, and I was sure that Monte were going to split the site and just sprint out of Palace and ramp and envelop it, but for whatever reasons, they pumped the brakes. And they gave Apeks a lot of time to reposition. Of course, gel in under allows them to have more confidence in the A lean and the boost, of course. Waro, MVP performer, of course, on map number 1. And he hasn't lost his touch.
Nice find. JL, knock. Answering it back. Waro not done enough in this one yet. Still plenty of time, though. And if Keen connect there. Much to their chagrin. STYKO with an answer. We haven't really had the Poros banger just yet. He was good on Ancient. Not dominant.
This was a 5v4 for Monte. And they got their first kill 10 seconds into the round. This has been a disaster. Not sure if they didn't use enough nades in mid. Maybe the spacing was bad, but this is starting to crumble this round. It's a good shot from Waro, but does he even fancy this?
It's not done yet with Waro. Of course he does. Why are you even asking that? Of course he fancies a look. Problem is the player jail. That should be the one position that's impossible to clear with this AWP. If he gets a crossfire, forget it. It's done. But Waro, even had the right idea. For a second, I thought. But it's a half clear. It's not a full check, and the double take is not nearly quick enough.
There's that entry. Let's see this mid stuff again. They didn't have the flashbangs, did they? Maybe a lack into the round. Maybe they burnt them too early. I'm not sure. But this one's a very heavy eco. Just a couple deagles. We know they can be potent. But Apeks, lease of life. Once these guns have come out, going to readjust into this mid setup. Leaves A a little bit exposed, but as we can see off the mini-map, that's not going to be a problem anytime soon.
swing up, Jkem. Maybe for the price of 1 on that exchange, but a threat in towards the window. kRaSnaL got the ankle, and no problems here. Flames more than happy to eat away at the footsteps of those Monte players. Nothing doing. Magic, it's been quiet. Put an investment back in Apeks. I mean, they've done a great job of building up this cash.
Absolutely. Now we get into the teeth of this half. Gun round for Monte. What's the call for them? Bit of a spread default by the looks of it. Apeks with an A lean. Palace aggression. Jail in fast. DemQQ gone. Lot of space here in Palace. Massive entry for Apeks. They need rounds like this. And Jail was absent. He was absent on Ancient. Big liability on the CD side. Constantly exploited by Boros. And Raine's got the most frags on the server.
There you go, though. There's Boros. You let him in towards connector. He's going to be a bit of a nuisance. This is his spot. His burrow.
Jail's taken ramp, which might incentivize him more of a B lean. That's where the bomb is coming to in defense. Oh, Boros.
Boros is through.
Oh,
Boros
my
is through.
lord. If he gets through
He's
the
in
murder
window.
hole.
They don't know. But how can he capitalize on this position?
He needs his
This
teammates to
crossfire-
go first. He needs his teammates to go first. And then he exploits the gap.
The problem is, I mean, without the util, this hold is so good. Unless kRaSnaL goes ahead of it, tries to get the initiative. Now Jkem has to deliver. They're going to swing, they're going to face, they're going to check, they're going to bring him low. And now Boros' position may never get activated because they're not even going to try. They're locked out and they know it. These two players are too far gone, too distant. And they'll find Boros at least, but there's just no way to contest the round. That looked like such a good setup for Apeks. Just a little bit of curiosity. And it kills the kRaSnaL.
Massive entries. Looks so good for Apeks. Win the Palace duel. Have A information. I'd maybe STYKO over face connector. I'm not sure. Boros seems to capitalize on the smallest of gaps to frag STYKO. Apeks were kicking themselves. They couldn't get more out of that half, like this round, but that's what playing Monte is like. You have to be perfect with your team play or they're going to find the gaps every single time. And onwards we go. Numbers, fair few kept alive too for Monte, which would be handy. Pause is in, I guess, is Apeks. Maybe have a quick discussion of how that round fell apart. But this buy is fine. There's no issues there. There should be some cash in the bank as well after this one too. But Apeks recognizing the position. Can't let Monte build up steam. You can't let them get in economic control because that is just curtains.
I've said it plenty of times in Monte games before. At times they resemble a train hurtling down the tracks. You don't know whether it's going to end in a wreck or just sliding straight into the station, but you know it's coming your way, and it's coming fast and with violence. They're starting to build. Starting to build speed. Oh, that's a good way to check them. Aggression up the underpass, finds one. kRaSnaL down. The bomb's under threat, and yet still Monte push onwards. They want to take this space. They want to get this ground, and Jkem is ready to give it to him. 2 kills found for Jkem. It's all falling apart. Just left to STY, and he is alone. So this round, at least, the train derailed. I don't think STY is going to be able to get it going again.
STYKO. First called upon. Jkem was actually low when he's playing an off angle. The bomb on mid. STY thinks about A. This is the much harder route. kRaSnaL posted. And he collects a kRaSnaL. Did he take a page out of the Warrow book with that opening straight into underpass? peeks wide. First kill. That was the lone player on the B side of the map for Monte. He made them so uncomfortable. That's why they sprint up mid. And Apeks all the players here. They're ready for that. Two guys can buy. Waro and SDY. Boros could Galil. Full armor with some nades, perhaps. And Waro's going to glass cannon. T-side Mirage.
That's spicy. Very spicy, to say the least. Wonder whether they put stuff behind this.
You got to, right?
You would think.
Has he got a good spawn? What's the incentive behind this?
Waro things. I think maybe he has the closest A spawn. Can't really see for the bunch up here. Could
I think you're right. I think kRaSnaL's the one near the bin. But we'll see what his plan is. You don't buy this surely without an idea. We're going to default or some sort of play to make around it. And Apeks is swapped into the double orb in the meantime. JL on the second. He's been playing Catwalk on most of these rounds. Certainly could play there still, but maybe apartments, ladder room.
It has been very encouraging as well to see JL and kRaSnaL starting to find their footing in this one, right? They were... kRaSnaL played some good Counter-Strike on Ancient, but we also had some rounds that were less auspicious. And JL, meanwhile, was getting bullied in his spots in the cave. So it is good to see the juices flowing for those two players. All right, they are going in. They are going in around it, as one would expect.
Eyes on Waro still, I think.
Yeah, he has to deliver something.
Could have been an AK and a Galil. That's the value of this gun.
Palace
it's going
B.
Palace, right.
There's only one player here. Well,
I think he's going to probably try and get onto a jungle line or something like that.
He goes playing it pretty aggressively, actually. Oh, Boros right on the edge of the smoke. Boros with a bit of a cheeky spot. A smoke back in. He clears, he checks, he doesn't quite see. Boros wants to dig back into his familiar territory. Get his claws into this one and get in the burrow.
That barrel is so close to being spotted.
Mid presence gone. Now they can redouble their efforts towards this A main fight. The AWP hasn't been able to strike just yet, but they also may not know it's here. Now it does. Now the bodies are down. Now Waro has revealed himself. So much damage done. An extra AWP gain. The bomb being planted. It's a problem. Connector, if Jkaem goes down, there's only one dimension to this. But he strikes instead, and he pushes them back onto the line. These AWPs are going to try and hold, and kRaSnaL going to get the party started. Waro still in Palace as well. This is such a tough retake to propose, and kRaSnaL, he's paranoid that he's being flanked as well. Time running out. kRaSnaL has the kit. He's got to be the one who gets on this bomb. And they're just going to try it. They're just going to try and stick it. Shots on. Yes, indeed. Round confirmed. SDY seals the deal. And the Monte magic flows once more.
Oh, Apeks. Opening kill. One of the players, I think probably Jkaem, committed in front of the top connector smoking forward stairs and died to Waro with the AWP. And that's when the round starts to collapse. Oh, that's a really tough pill to swallow if you're Apeks. Just as you had them on the ropes. Every time, man. Every time. Fortunately, Apeks still have an investment. But their chances of, sweeping the CT side and having a potentially double-digit sort of haul, that is gone now. This is going to be grueling. I guess that's on memo, as every part of that ancient game was just like that. Monte have also won the last 3 series between these teams. They seem to have an excellent matchup.
SDY? SDY with just a Mac 10 on the smoke fade? Can he do anything? The hit's coming towards A. That might distract just in time, but SDY, this is going to be real cheeky if it works out. Wario's found the first kill. No one's watching SDY. He's going to get you a kill. Anything he does from here is great. Jacob has to come back to secure it, but that might just allow them to save. And kRaSnaL's committed. kRaSnaL, if he wants to get away, he needs to slip this now. The money's in such a tough spot. Jacob's got that up, and he's just trying to escape. But this is Monte asserting themselves every day of the week. That Mac 10 in mid was just a little extra stinger to sow the chaos that Monte so crave.
Check out where that player died from Apeks in towards B market. That player died before the bomb was planted.
That's actually
Boros
wild.
pushed CT, which is, you know, fair dues, take the control, but he just didn't stop. He didn't stop. He just kept going. He was relentless. He is hell-bent on finding a fight. And the man running into B market to save his precious gun was shot at the last moment before he could round the corner.
Brilliant. Brilliant. And the money's crumbled. The money's crumbled for Apeks. They've done so much to mount this defense, but they're going to be buying in here, and it's going to be gone. They're risking everything into this round. Some SMGs out, just a pistol for STYKO. It's a decent defense with the op still available, but it's going to be tough.
Fast B and one man as head armor.
2 Mac 10s might be a bit of a mystery, but yeah, they just want to go quick. They just want to go quick. Op shot doesn't land on the first. Knock will get another chance, but now they're down. Now they're out. Knock connecting, but he's gone. Utility a little late there for kRaSnaL. Allows JL out, but quickly he will be answered upon. And now a chance for SDY to plant this bomb still. A man up. Apeks have to pull this retake off.
2 men on the flank. Jacob needs to go first to allow kRaSnaL to have a clean flank. Jacob shows, and surely now the second flank, SDY. This is impossible. He's completely surrounded. Gonna push into market, which I guess makes sense. Try and take a fight. But STYKO is evading him. It's so annoying, and SDY just can't find this duel. Players on the bomb, and that was a perfect retake from Apeks.
A thing of beauty. A thing of beauty. It had to be. The pandemonium on the site. It is a huge effort from Knock that he gets 2 there. The first kill, sure. But managing to find the second on the player out on platform before he's overwhelmed by the swinging Mac 10, that is what allows him to win the round.
I was so scared for him when he missed the first shot. I thought, this is done. He's alone. These Mac 10s are coming. They're going to feast. But he stood his ground. He stood his ground, and this absolute brawl of a series, honestly, continues. Monte buying back, as they're wont to do. 2 AKs. There's an AWP on Warrior. We know how potent that can be. Posts up towards B, and he's just praying kRaSnaL gives a face.
Boros, though, I think he was just spotted. He was indeed. kRaSnaL finds this kill. kRaSnaL down. On to JL. JL gone. kRaSnaL ripping open this site, and he's just slipped away. Boros has this position in towards mid, and Jacob takes the initiative. That might calm things down. SDY on the angle, though, will quickly heat it right back up. There's no one here in defensive A. They didn't know. I thought Boros had been seen getting into this spot, but they don't realize he's stuck around, and now Knock alone. Finding the first. Will he ever expect SDY to just be right back into the angle? No. Never. No chance.
Oh, trying to hit the crafty movement there to jump through the murder hole, but can't hit it. Cannot B-hop through. And this has to be so frustrating to play against if you're Apeks. Jakem's a plenty experienced player.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on there in the comms, but he seemed to think it was B or it had to be mid, and he gets caught trying to get over-aggressive, and at that point, all the ground gets seeded. It's a disaster for Apeks, and their money is in the doldrums. Jail, that's a nice kill. Wow. That range with a CZ?
Did Boros not have head armor? It's the only way I could think that works. I mean, it's brilliant. It's a ripper of a shot, but
I think he just hit a straight headshot and then, what, like a body shot? And it
must have been.
First 2 bullets running.
Full moving. Yeah, I mean, looking like the CZ of yore on that one, the pocket AK. And Well, here we go. JL continuing to do damage, but he just doesn't have the teammates with him, and he's been laid low. Health is scary for DemQQ and kRaSnaL, but this bomb now being down. kRaSnaL, what can he do?
I actually think he should save, you know. Their money is really on the brink. Jkaem and kRaSnaL will be in trouble in the next as an AWP at the feet. And of every second that passes, DemQQ surely gets in behind at the rate he's going.
This is going to turn into kRaSnaL trying to get the swap out of here. And DemQQ might not allow it. He's going to B, though. DemQQ's misread the position. Thinks it's a more conservative save already. There's the kill that comes through. Just doesn't really matter.
Oh, no.
DemQQ
Oh, no.
on the approach. Not going to be expecting DemQQ to be here. The pre-fire is on. And there will be no gun saved today. One more round in this half. And Monte quest for 9.
This feels so much like that first half of Ancient, where Apeks are playing a lot of good rounds. But Monte are just relentless. They're so good on this T side, on these T sides, aren't they? Just being endless buys, endless aggression, endless opportunities to win rounds and keep money low. And that's how they do this every single time. Get to the end of the half and you're thinking, I didn't think it went that well for Monte. Well, this is how they work. And now we're crunching A.
Boros out, but on the line, JL answers back. Keeps this coverable. The problem is, do they expect STY to be coming mid-late? Up through the connector he goes. Knock on the line, just checks it. Tries his luck, and the trade will be there. All into kRaSnaL now. With just a farmhouse with no damaging utility. You can't deny this bomb plant for sure. It's all about the retake. kRaSnaL nearly finds the first, but on the stairs line, STY will win the duel and claim that 3-round lead for Monte.
Massive T side from them. 9 rounds and a half where they had their problems. 7 to go. Grand final beckons. Apeks running out of steam. Mirage, Monte's best map. They've beaten some elite level teams. And now Apeks, to get this to overtime, let alone win this map, have got to do the impossible going into the second half.
Classic Monte affair, 9 rounds in the first half of Mirage, but here on the CT side is where they only strengthen. Apeks have their work cut out for them. It seems like they, much like their opponents, favor B in this initial pistol round.
It's the first time I've seen Monte buy kit on pistol round for 16 years. I can't believe it.
Let's see if they need it. They normally account on their ability to not need to defuse anything. This time around, it does seem like it's going to be kRaSnaL under siege here at B. Very lackadaisical smoke thrown in here for the catwalk. Now SDY will be ahead of it. kRaSnaL flashed off. Doesn't get his kill yet, but SDY will chime in, and now Boros cleans up mid. So it's a straight-up fight for the site.
Oh.
SDY is taking no prisoners.
Yeah, they didn't need the kit, did they? Pfft. Holy cow.
Talk about commanding.
I have to say, I mean, Monte are playing a 2-1-2 there. They go so long after that smoke blooms on short. I mean, what was it? A good 3, 4, 5 seconds? That's a lot of time for rotations. And they're going to eco. No bomb plant. They're not investing in the Tech 9 armor round. They want AKs out as soon as possible. And now a great opportunity for Monte to make it 11.
We talked about the train. It's picking up steam. Gained a lot of momentum at the end of that first half, and well, the start of this is doing nothing to slow it down. Clock's going to be far from what you need to break this momentum.
You can imagine this game is also on stream right now in the Spirit Academy and Team Spirit facility.
Reminder, if you're just joining us, the context is that if Monte make the final, Spirit Academy are guaranteed the Pro League spot.
Because Monte won the last season. Defending
Yes.
champions.
And
that season was after Pro League. Actually, it was actually on the same day as the Pro League final, but it feeds into the following season of Pro League. Which will be in August?
Yeah, I think maybe it's either the end of August or early September that it actually does start. Poke from Boros. Collects the first, looking for more. He won't have it. Loses a duel to a Glock.
Did Boros not have head armor? Did he not have head armor?
I'm not sure. But either way, he's the only casualty and his gun can be claimed.
Must have not. Surely then Boros doesn't die to a Glock. There is no entry for that in the simulation.
The Boros coding.
I mean, he looks like a Terminator.
He does. We can give him like a little red laser eye.
Someone make the edit. That is a good pre-molly. Look at the gap. It's enormous in window.
Nice little early nade. DemQQ gonna have contact here at the Palace. It looks like STYKO right on the other side. 3 players here for the defense. A 4th close at hand. Monte are reading this nicely. They got the numbers on, and Waro strikes first. One down. Ooh, a spot for the top mid presence. DemQQ looking to get activated here in towards ramp. But STYKO finds the timing. The SMG had slid off, and he collects the kill onto Boros. The key piece to dismantling this A take, but Waro still remains.
He's getting presented so many fights. If Jacob got up into ladder, could catch the player into his window, and he's got a big B gap. kRaSnaL is pushing. There's a lot going on here.
Oh, this rotation could be caught. This could be brutal. STYKO trying to come up to join his teammate, but he's never going to expect the player to be here. kRaSnaL! It's not the bomb, but it is catastrophic. And now they're all being cleaned up. It's just left a knock to try the hero play. Maybe he's found the soft site. Maybe they're not expecting him to have been here this whole time with DemQQ's push through. But he's got a lot to do, and he's just going to take the bomb plant. Waro now going to realize what's up. Little bit of confusion here for Monte as they try and figure out which site that actually happened on.
Monte plays some wacky after plans at times, but this is the occasion where someone needs to make a big call and just say, play together, swing as a triple, and surely this is done.
Clearing things out. Up on the Tetris. They line up for him! The spacing is poor, and it's all just left to Waro, who's got the AWP and no health to spare. Knock! Knock, he's done it! A 1v3! A bit of magic of his own! An Apeks around where none should have been!
I cannot believe it. Oh, kRaSnaL saves them. I mean, look at this lineup. 5 bullets there. 2 headshots. And Warrior's too far off the pace. I guess he was holding Palace, so it does make some sense. But that is very unfortunate. And their money is gone. They're going to eco with a taser out on kRaSnaL. Maybe Apeks aren't dead. Still life in the old dog. Not like this.
No
Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
Monty Magic off of a Zeus. Now 2 guns gained. But they're down to just those 2. Here's the swing. STY checks STYKO. He's applying the defibrillator. Getting them out of this round. Saving them when they need it most. kRaSnaL, he had his first trick, but despite a shot on, can't find the next. Whew. Little excitement injected in here, courtesy of the Zeus. But the gap closes once more. But the guns are back out. The rifles are back out. A lot of utility to work with here, and the AWP for Waro.
Question still looms of when is Boros going to come. This is probably his best map on the defense, isn't it? In and around connector. He loves those fights. He loves the one-ways. Face this man at your peril, Waro. Top spawn for mid. Fast catwalk jumping. And Boros is down the heavy hitter. DemQQ is now fully isolated under balcony.
Tough spot, Molotov on. He's still going to get a kill. And he lives? Astounding that that's not punished. Great work from DemQ, but Waro gone. Is a bit of a problem here. That was STYKO just finding him towards top mid, pushing. They're trying to withdraw, knowing that they've taken that AWP out of play, knowing that mid might be vulnerable here. STYKO's exploring the options on the other side of the map, but no, this is just a reset, just to throw a bit of a nade set. And A is the objective all along. STYKO works his way through the underpass. They'll have everything available for the prime A hit.
Oh, Monte look like they're going to lean the wrong way. SDY through the murder hole. They're gambling on a B stack. They have no information.
This might just wind up being the save then. Is what I would say for any other team. Still probably should be.
SDY got a PC problem.
Something's going on. We did see him stall out for that one round. Oh, he's ETC'd again. This isn't ideal. Hopefully he stays connected long enough to live into the next round.
He's gone. Yeah, there's no chance of a restore here. That's a bit of money gone for the CT side.
That is
unfortunate.
Very much a shame.
Well, the only... Yeah, still could be worse. At least the round was kind of nullified. But it is some economy gone. And Apeks already getting into this T side. That one massive clutch from kRaSnaL. And seems to have spied the troops. JL's having a good map after a troublesome Ancient. I guess kRaSnaL too. He had a good first half on Ancient, but towards the end wasn't his regular self. Missed a few sitters. Hasn't been the case on this map. Looks like SDY's back in.
It's good to see at least. Obviously, they're going to be a little frustrated they couldn't save that extra rifle. Would have made this round quite potent. But as it is, Monte taking a fairly reasonable eco call. Trying to get the money healthy again. With these limited guns, with the pistols. There still should be some fear in the hearts of Apeks.
I know, we need a name for these rounds. They're ripe for the magic.
Seems like we're gonna get a B take. That might be the right read. War's actually come back around, and he's still got a rifle of kRaSnaL. Can't find that opener. There's a player ladder. SDY should have this. SDY should have this. And indeed he does. A little bit longer than anticipated, but now two guns can be focused on in Waro. Has brought it to bear, but he's deleted. Molotov might stall this out a touch, but kRaSnaL's bringing the fight to him. DemQQ on the line. All right.
No smokes. No smokes for the T side.
There's a lot of danger in this round. The flashbangs are effective, but they're lined up. They're stacked up. This duel could be deadly. No, it's A-okay. A little bit friskier than you'd anticipate, but Apeks, they've got the money to spare.
Certainly do. But that still looks real scary for a couple seconds. That entry onto, was it if it's kRaSnaL, right, that went up to the pillar. That was massive. And there's no AWP for the CT side. A pause is in as maybe they're having a quick discussion. Pretty good cash, really, on a couple of these Apeks players. They've had some reasonably clean rounds of late. And Monte discussing their options. Will they get aggressive? Will they play the sights more and push mid-round? Will they? I don't know. Surely aggression's the name of the game. Boris is a monster mid-spawn. Could push top mid, could push underpass. And he's pointing that way for now. Let's see.
Feels like this could be the round that determines the map, doesn't it? At least for the Monte side, if they can't get done here. Chances fall away, but of course, when the moment is brightest, that's where this firepower comes to play.
What's going on?
All three initial engagements, not a bullet of damage taken back the other way, Alan.
It looked like JL committed in front of the ramp smoke. A solo man goes out mid and then dies next. Apeks is the structured team. Where's this round come from? It's a catastrophe.
Caution to the wind, and the wind has slapped them right back in the face. DemQQ is pushing to have this flank as well, so even if Knock finds the kill, the collapse should be all but inevitable. Knock, well, might not even have that option. Backing away, DemQQ circling, getting ever closer.
They really need not to overface him. That's perfect. That is perfect. 5 alive, or can get picked up off the ground. That's exactly what Monte needed.
Money flooding back in here. And that's exactly what we were talking about. This was the swing, right? You lose this. Tough to get back, but you win? The gates of this map are flown right back open for you. Monte in exactly the position they want. And I mean, that Apeks bank has dwindled way quicker than I expected. I thought they might have 2 buys in store. No. Turns out I'm bad at math. Whoever would have thought that? A guy who talks for a living. Not great at the math end.
I have a maths degree.
Well, you don't have an excuse, do you?
No. I'm my moment soon. Look at this mid stack, free in here. SDY trying to hold low, but the flash takes him off.
Uh-oh.
And Jail gets out. Ooh. Are Monte going to fight back into this? They could give it up, but that is not the Monte way. JL with a second trade out in the end. But that is still very much worth it, I think, for Apeks.
Waro. Oh, he hit the shot. That was a huge risk. Huge risk. And now they're trying to probe B, but kRaSnaL's been here this entire time. They should be ready for it, but they're not ready for the timing. kRaSnaL catches one. kRaSnaL dropped. And now STYKO and Knock. It was looking so good. And it's fallen away. kRaSnaL with just that spot. He's completely repositioning.
Why? What information has caused this?
They've pulled away. They're conceding the B site.
It doesn't make any sense.
I think just because he saw the player isolated and then didn't see the next.
kRaSnaL's the
in-game
leader.
Brings them back. Brings them back in. Bomb plant might be conceded. Knock with an extra kill as well. And it's DemQQ, so they might know kRaSnaL's close at hand. And oh, they bring it all back.
I don't believe it. Monte, they are a double-edged sword. Those rotates were so bizarre at the end. His mid setup didn't really pan out too well either. But after kRaSnaL gets this kill, you're thinking kRaSnaL can play a headshot angle, can play Van, he could sit jail or backside or empty or whatever. Surely it's super hard for Apeks, but they seed the turf. kRaSnaL posts and goes to town. There is a buy here for Monte, but they have not got anything in reserve. This is a default, a straight up default from Apeks saying we're expecting aggression. It hasn't come, but now they're squared for the B hit. Another mid lean, but this time Warrior's coming off. So there will be 2 in defense on B. Come the hit, and it's the same as the pistol round. Here we go again.
First one found. Second. Flash is good. Saves JL's life, but he can't withstand the next foray. To dance on kRaSnaL, but kRaSnaL ahead of where they expected. While Woro still holding court. How does he win that fight? How does he win that duel? Walking in and asserting himself. Woro taking command here once more. The bomb is down. STYKO is low. How does he even think about approaching this one when Woro is out on the server holding court?
Saving might be the only option. He could drop an AK in the following. But it's the same story again and again and again with Monte. The moment they look dead. So they have their strongest rounds. Perfect rotation from Woro. He was on B just in time. Hits the bonkers first shot on the player jumping across the jail window. And then gets even more aggressive. Pushes in. Stamps home authority. Definitely the best player on map 1. Almost certainly, if Monte closes this, will be the MVP of this series. Maybe on track for the tournament at the rate he's going. Imagine being Apeks. Man, at times in this map where they've just, they're just on the brink, aren't they, of getting some money in the bank, and it's looking good, and we're winning rounds and making good calls. And then no matter what they do, they run into a big name. Of course, it's been Warrior a lot this series, but kRaSnaL's had his moments. Boros too, certainly at the end of Ancient.
It's just a mental state you have to get yourself in to face Monte. You just have to acknowledge that they are going to win some rounds they have no business even being in. And it's so tough to get over that hurdle. So tough to withstand the onslaught. And the double up this time. STY picking up the secondary for the squad. They weren't invested into this. They just found them. Woro getting the kills. Setting up his team to pick up the secondary. And Apeks are going to bet it all on this one. Tech9s are out. Look at the utility. It's putrid. 2 smokes, 2 flashes, 3 flashes. Okay, a little bit more found here at the tail moments. Right at the end. But it's still bad. It's rough. There's no mollies. They're going to get one good look at a sight hit. That's going to be about it. A lot of these nades already being committed in towards mid. JL's taking the space, though, as a result. Not the fight they were perhaps expecting, and it's Boros instead. JL wants to fade this smoke. There's no flashbang for it. He's just going to have to go through, and he's found the space. He's found the timing. Boros. Always a threat to come back in. Here comes the walkout. DemQQ caught in the open. Timing is rough. But STY sacrifices his life to keep Boros alive. And swinging. Last smoke committed to getting this bomb planted. And I think they know they have to clear out kRaSnaL. That's what kRaSnaL's come to do. He has an idea. The player's there, but kRaSnaL taking the initiative. He can't slip away. But he sets up his teammates with the advantage here, only for a moment. It's Woro and Boros. And the Woro-Boros, perhaps the most dangerous pairing on this server. But now it's been cut low. Just the one.
This one's too much. This one's too much. Woro's not even going to test it. No kit, no time, no chance. And Apeksnawwk with a huge round. They covered so much ground out of ramp unsighted. DemQQ moves out of sandwich thinking, oh, only Palace I should be scared about. And it absolutely wasn't the case. Few gaps in the Monte defense and they get exploited. You can see their DemQQ has no idea a play can be that far advanced. And it crumbles. It crumbles. It's going to be an eco here for Monte. Apeks refusing to die on this map. Refusing to give it up. And barring some magic, it really should be 13 apiece in a minute or so.
That's the key, though, isn't it? Barring some magic. There's been a lot of it flowing in this series. As there always seems to be. And Waro, man, he's got his magic staff.
Apeks will now understand the buy. Seen Boros. Seen no nades out of this defense. They'll be aware it's a very minimal investment. But Waro is eager. This is a hard clear for Waro. kRaSnaL's going to head in first, and what is that? What is that? Is that allowed?
Ooh! Not in most states.
Oh my
Not
god, they're heading Waro's way. They're heading Waro's way.
Twitch.
No.
He's got the chance. He's got the chance of trying to clear. All right, maybe putting them on notice, but he's going to collect his first victim gone the way of Waro 2K. And you know he's trying to live up to his name. A flank on. That will be held for. They're taking their time, but 30 seconds. Time's now going to start to be an issue. Knock. Clearing up these pistols, and do they just bail? The bomb is committed forward. The bomb! That's the most important kill, but kRaSnaL still here, still a threat. Jacob has crossed him. It slipped away. DemQQ just has a USP, but that's enough to deny the plant. 12 seconds. A Molotov should confirm it. It's the slimmest of margins, but kRaSnaL, does he have another trick up his sleeves? The AK gives him the headshot player just under the windowsill, and Jacob confirms it. They weather the storm. A full house between Jacob and kNawwk, and that one, oh, it again looked like it might get out of hand.
Yeah, kNawwk absolutely saved them. It's these, unfortunately for the CT side, it's those mid guys that needed to pump the brakes. Like, they needed to understand that Waro on the site was a bastion that had to be cleared before B was truly under threat. But it is still monstrous damage. So much done. Of course, the magic trick might have had a fault at the end, but it still was pretty spectacular. And Apeks, they're on a tightrope, man. They are winning some rounds here, but they feel so close to plummeting out of this tournament, smacking into the ground. And this is another one of those rounds.
Oh, the boost up. SDY with the first. Damage onto the next. Information confirmed. The lineup, though. Boros, he spotted the far player, and that cost him. Because JL was just around the smoke. This double ramp push, though, this is cheeky. Boros going to have a powerful position to fight back from, and he collects the first. Now they know the op is here. Do they want to test it? They try and clear. His bodyguard and DemQQ.
No way.
Waro's
No
pass.
way.
How do you read that? How do you expect that? How on earth? Just down to the two. kRaSnaL low. This team always keeps you guessing.
They're petrified of the entire map. They have no idea where these Monte players are now.
And how could you? Not trying to deliver some solo heroics again here. But he's not spotted the player just yet. And with a Van Market hold, this pin should be too much to bear. Oh, that's drawing the rotation. kRaSnaL knife out. Oh, the Monte panic rotate with no time to spare, splitting the players up. It's worked. It's delivered them so much. Now kRaSnaL, he's still here. Waro might even get caught. They think he's left. They think he's left. kRaSnaL could win this for them now. A little late on, but kNawwk finds a kill to slow this up. kRaSnaL still coming. The inevitability of kRaSnaL's approach. Waro fighting forward. Now he's been stalled out at just the wrong moment, at just the worst time. kRaSnaL slips the knife into their back. kNawwk had to hold the front, but he lasts long enough for the round to fall the way of Apeks.
I can't believe it.
A 2v4.
I can't believe it.
They just don't move.
Yeah, I mean, this kRaSnaL, brother, you got to play a ramp and palace. They can't win a round on A, bro. It's not possible. Oh, no. Credit to Apeks, man. They have grit that no other team in this tournament could have. I don't think Spirit Academy could win a game that's going like this.
No, I don't think many could. The psychological torture of playing against this Monte team alone. Woo! That went a little scrappier, but Jacob gets the kill. JL follows it up, so this round looking like a little bit smoother of sailing. Bit by bit, the pieces. They're faltering for Monte. Map point going to be on. There'll be 2 attempts to close this game, to take us to the 3rd, to bring us to Anubis. And now Monte Magic, they need to find their strongest yet. They're on their home. They're in their home turf, their Sanctum Sanctorum. It is Mirage. And if they've got any power left, now would be the time.
There's a world where Naught gets 30 kills. He's ever so close.
Incredible.
He's been brilliant. Fast mid takeout from Apeks. Nades dumped in window. Look at SDY. 30 health already. We need a smoke bottom connector, or these guys will too get tested. Warrow, he's down. Good trade from Boros, but I think the T side will take this. They got a lot of space now in mid.
Not had the
Where's
Boros
that?
round
Oh,
so much.
STYKO walked Palace?
He did. He did. He's been caught. DemQQ has it. So now that element is out. The lurk, the poke, the trying. But around the smoke, Jacoem will find Boros once more. So it's even. And DemQQ's been left alone. So very alone. And when this con smoke fades, well, they're coming his way. So DemQQ, what do you have for us? All about this man. Damage done. But he's not yet killed. So he will buy time for his teammates to get activated. They're not expecting the ladder play. Kicks on with a Molotov. Sections off the last as well. They know they've got DemQQ isolated. They're not collapsing yet. Patience being shown. Expecting that kRaSnaL might be close at hand, but he's the B anchor. They should be reading that. And they'll begin their march onto a bomb plant. Time's getting low. That Molotov, though, going to force DemQQ to make his move, and Jacoem was ready for it. The counter punch in. Is that bomb planet open? A smoke spam could have been the answer, but it won't come to pass, and neither will the round. It's all Apeks. They've done it. They've sealed the deal here. They're taking us to a 3rd. We're getting Anubis.
Norg only had 11 kills at that point. He had so many frags at the end to get up near 30. What?